Hello, Troop 457. This is Mr. Maloney with this week's Scoutmaster Minute. Before we dive into the updates and announcements for the week, I want to remind you that links for RSVPs and additional information we discuss in the episode can be found in the show notes, so make sure to check those out. First up, a final reminder that today, March 5th, is the deadline to RSVP for the Sled Packing Campout. While we're still a bit out from having a solid weather forecast, current predictions are not promising snow. We also confirmed that each Adirondack can hold about 15 people, but they don't have fireplaces, so it's crucial to pack for colder temperatures. And if you're planning on attending the campout, don't forget to build your sled before we leave. There are additional instructions and tips on how to do this in the show notes. Now on to some important reminders. Scouts who sold Zroni Rolls, don't forget to pick them up this Friday at 6 p.m. in the ELC parking lot. It's your responsibility to arrange for someone else to pick up your order if you're unable to make it. Also, for our scouts who volunteered at the PAC 457 Pinewood Derby, remember to have your service hours signed off in your handbooks at our next meeting. And this goes for hiking and camping miles too. If you haven't had them signed off in the last couple of months, now is the time. Parents, we encourage you to plan on attending our March 19th parents meeting, where we'll be sharing important information about this year's summer camp, one of the highlights of our scouting year. Make sure that someone from your family attends if your scout plans on going to summer camp. Speaking of summer camp, for those attending, remember to collect pipestone wood for the Pipestone Camp Honors Program at Seven Ranges. It's a unique and memorable part of the camp experience, so start gathering that wood soon. This week, I'd like to reflect on a quote from William Hilcourt, better known as Green Bar Bill in the scouting world. He once said, "Train them, trust them, let them lead." This speaks directly to the core of our program, which is youth-led. We provide our scouts with leadership skills through our annual Introduction to Leadership Skills for Troops training, then give them the reins to plan and lead our meetings and events. This approach is designed to offer our scouts the chance to put those skills into practice, prepare them for leadership, and allow them to learn from both successes and failures in a supporting environment. Now looking ahead to the activities coming up this week. We have the Moraine Trails Council First Aid Meet this Saturday. Scouts participating should arrive at ELC by 7:50 for an 8 a.m. departure. And at next week's troop meeting, the Waffle Empire Patrol will be leading a session on how to make woggles, those handy neckerchief slides, which will be presented to our incoming AOL scouts at the crossover ceremony in April. That wraps up this week's Scoutmaster Minute. I'm looking forward to seeing how our scouts continue to grow and lead, embodying the spirit of Green Bar Bill's wise words. Until next time, keep scouting.